Hello everyone and welcome back to Dungeons Divided Rivenheim. We're coming at you from Float Studios in beautiful Los Angeles. And as always, our sponsors today are +3 to Charisma and The Goods Merchant. We hope you liked the last episode. Please, when you get the chance, like and follow and subscribe and click the bell and do everything you can on our Twitch and on our YouTube to make sure you can stay up to date on all the episodes. But before we get into this one, let's introduce these amazing players. Now, before I get into it, Shauna won't be able to join us this evening, but what we do have is the wonderful joining us, Solar. It's been forever. We miss you so much. Good to see you back.
I've missed you guys too, and one day your aim will improve and you won't miss me so much. But I am Solar Grey, the Cinematic Sorcerer, coming at you guys from Float Studios in Los Angeles, playing Cythereal, the Elven Sorcerer. Playing in the shadows of the greatness of the rest of the party. We'll see how I interact with folks as the game goes on.
Yes, and it's good to have you back at the table. Let's also do the other introductions, starting with Roy. Please tell me who you are and who you're playing.
I am Roy Halo, and I will be playing... Who am I playing again? I will be playing Corey, the rogue.
Hi everybody, I'm DW McCann. I am playing the artillerist artificer that is also a warforged named Tinkus.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris Rickabaugh. You may have heard of me, I hope. Or not. I'll be playing Aldor Rothgate, the half-elf warlock with mommy, daddy, and brother issues.
Hi everybody, I'm Zoe. I go by 𝐒𝐲𝐬𝐲𝐬𝐿 on the internet, and I'm playing Paya. She's my empty belly monk.
Nice. Hey guys, I'm Joshua Story. I'll be playing Zolgar, the Goliath fighter / animal handler, because he's amazing with his animals, Mr. Nibbles, and all the numerous versions and renditions of said creature, and the big heavy size. Yes, he's a Goliath.
We're getting there. Oh God, we need
Lovable
our druid. We need our
maybe?
druid back.
Yeah, lovable fighter around town.
Yeah, of course.
Well, my name is PJ McGaw. I am the GM, and I'm the one trying to get them to fear the death, but hopefully, if I could prevent it, not actually kill them. But that's not up to me, that's up to the dice. But before we get into whether or not they will live or not in today's episode, we want to have you watch the introduction. We hope you like it, and we'll see you when you come back. All right, I hope you love that intro. We had a lot of fun doing it, and it's cool. It gets cooler every time I see it. But that being said, we need to set the scene for someone's return. Cythereal, have you been falling? Have you been wandering? What direction is down? What direction is forward? It's been impossible to say. Has it been a day? Has it been a month? Has it been 30 seconds? You can't quite measure the time. But you are, for sure, in this umbral abyss. You are seeing movement like lights streaking by as if a car is driving in a snowy winter night. But as you're doing this, there is this dark figure on the horizon. And these voices that seem to be muttering again and again. And they seem to keep mentioning your name. It's almost like when you're a child and the door's closed, but you can tell your parents are having a conversation, but the only words you can ever make out through that damn closed door is your own name, so you know it's about you. And then, as you get to the horizon, you see a series of stairs. Clad in midnight, shining in these stars, beckoning to you. And behind you, well, that figure that was on the horizon is now engulfing the view from behind you. And you start seeing tentacles, like sunbeams just shooting out 360 degrees in all directions. You sense there is a bit of time dilation, a second that seems to last like minutes, and an opportunity to speak to it. Though it doesn't have any discernible features of face, ears, eyes, nose, mouth, none of these, you can still sense that it is paying attention. What do you say?
Is this what it looks like when you stare back? Fascinating.
Though it has no eyes, you can still feel its glare.
I can assume that I'm not deceased. I must be here for a reason. Is this a test? An assignment? Or a joke? If so, I fail to see the humor.
The tentacles in the sky start to bend like fingers, rigid and jointed, and then arch inward, 1,000 inky fingers moving through the sky towards you. No rush, no sense of malice, curiosity, like the way a child uses their hands and gummy mouths to learn of textures. Its fingers begin to probe at you. And one finger greets yours. Like the great painting of God and man almost touching, your fingers stop in the abyss. And that's when you start seeing all of time and space move away from you. These stairs of crystalline starlight seem to have now gained sentience. And it's then that you hear those voices saying your name without any clues to context. An interloper, maybe. Or a savior.
I suppose only time will tell.
And then in front of you is a stone door. Behind it, you can hear ticking, you can hear voices. Are they friends? Are they allies for now? Are they coffee buddies? Again, voices beyond a door you can't quite understand, but you can tell something about the druid fell down.
I suppose it's an arthropod kind of day. If this is a stone door, I wonder if it opens inwards or outwards. If they're prehensiled, you could assist. Cythereal says to the shadows, or to the shadow fingers.
Because I love the hubris of man speaking to God, please give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, that's beautiful. I grab some dice there.
Sure.
Got it bad, got it bad, got it bad.
Oh God, no!
All right, that's good. That's good.
Oh, it's good. Okay.
Oh, usually when he does that.
Okay. So, yeah, that's, and that, yeah.
Are you Tim Currying us?
With anticipation.
I'm having a dramatic.
Okay. Patient.
My brain's had a joke.
13.
13. Okay, 13.
Pause.
13. Yeah, 13.
Lucky.
I was gonna say, let the goth be goth, all right? 13. With the 13, the finger that was hanging in the air from the pooper. Jesus, nope.
Mage hand?
Yes, no. You know what?
No,
it was like when they're
from when
about
I
to
booped.
touch.
Oh, the boop.
Yeah, now the problem is someone's gonna definitely put
Michelangelo.
President Poop in the universe, and I hate that.
I booped
Well,
the two.
now.
Do it, cowards. Do it. Anyway, so the finger hanging in the air from this moment. It stretches towards you. It's that all-encompassing significance of something greater than you, moving closer to you, and then deftly by you as it hits the door with its finger and opens it with a flick.
Thank you. And what do I see on the other side of the open door?
A blinding light, but a very dusty, dirty stone hallway.
And I venture toward the light.
All right. Please put your figuring on the map as a slit of shadow cuts reality, breaks open into a door frame, and stepping out into reality is Cythereal.
Hello.
We know you.
Wait, that's it?
Where did you go? We were so worried about you. I know we just met, but we were worried about you.
I apologize. I had to go away.
So
Or did you know?
gonna happen often because we're kind of helping each other survive down here, so
It seemed quite convenient. You left at the time you did.
Would you like the truth, or would you like me to lie to you?
Does
I'm all for
anyone
the
want
truth.
you to lie?
You would be surprised.
No. The truth, please.
The truth is, I don't exactly know.
Curious.
I'm curious what the lie would have been.
That it won't happen again, I promise.
And that's the lie. Oh.
Well, I just feel great about all of that. Wonderful.
I pose you a query.
Does anyone hear ticking?
Yes.
oh,
Well,
is that not you?
I don't tick.
Gotcha. Sorry, was
though,
that
if you are
racist?
disconcerted as to the effect of me going away and coming back, I challenge you to practice empathy. This is my disconcerted face.
No, it's just his normal face. Right?
Paying attention to the ticking and looking around the room, is there anything I can discern from the now closed door, the ticking?
Yes. Give me a perception check. In fact, anyone who hears the ticking, you can do a perception check as well.
A nat 20.
Since it was okay.
You better.
All right.
You're 13. I got a lucky 13.
This is the second one I've rolled this session.
I
A 1.
got a 25.
boy.
A dirty
I laughed at the
25.
advantage because I rolled a 1 and a 7 and my glasses were foggy.
Yeah.
12.
12. What was yours down there, Story?
It was a 7.
7.
Okay, I was too occupied with the octopus.
He's cute.
You know what, man? I don't blame you. I'm not gonna yuck your yum. But so for the
It's the not Mr. Nibbles.
the not Mr. Nibbles, yeah. So for 25, and I believe yours says was like an 18?
13.
13? Okay, never mind.
Oh no.
But the two of you. So your brain gets a lot of data in at once. Roy, the ticking seems to have originated from behind you under that steel grate. Once you basically all kind of crossed it and the druid's body slipped at the last second, landed in it. Druid's fine, but that sound, that ticking, seems to be carrying to the other end of the hallway. You can kind of see it's about maybe 120 to even about 120 feet, if not a little more. You can kind of see something in the ground slowly rise. Plinth or a pedestal, maybe.
Down the hallway.
Down the hallway. That's correct. Tinkus, you can kind of see this too. You can obviously tell the two are connected. The ticking sound is raising this plinth, but you can also see there is a massive stone ramp directly ahead of you. Kind of a hexagonal or half a hexagonal ramp that is easily big enough for like one, maybe two medium-sized creatures. Last but not least, that alcove right there is approximately 3 feet wide, meaning that you can turn sideways. One creature can fit in there, but you cannot share a space, and once they occupy that space, unless you're a tiny or small-sized person, you're not getting through. The ground is covered in dirt and dust and bones. You can see more that way, as well as spider webs, thick spider webs.
Do the bones have scarring on them in any way?
You'd have to get closer to the bones to do a medicine check. For that, you'd have to be going about halfway up the room for that.
Yeah, I was going to say that hearing all this, the ticking, I'm going to go ahead and, put my hands on the ground in front of me and put my ear to the ground and look up towards the pedestal. I will look towards you. You seem to be seeing something else.
This ramp is facing, the flat side is on our side. That is cover. That is cover. I'm not sure what happened to the creatures that went down that way. Everyone should probably take cover, but I'm going to find that out. And I'm going to start running down the hallway. Toward the bones.
I will say, time is not on our side. Something has definitely been activated.
Should we run? What's going on?
I think start with cover if you can. If you're very fast, then maybe join me as I'm running.
Yes.
I take off after Tinkus.
You know what? I think just running is the best option. I'm gonna run.
Just saying that ramp and alcove are there for protection.
Are we playing a game?
Yes.
Actually, no. Aldor stops.
You stop running.
And he turns back to the octopus.
Okay.
And tries to... Come on.
I don't like to play as other players not at the table. I feel like that's an agency that I don't want to mess with, but I will say, Sean, I'm assuming you're still in octopus form and you're going to be going along with the party.
Okay. Oh, you want me to carry it?
No.
Then,
I don't think you can.
It's not Mr. Nibbles, you know.
So fine on its own.
Cythereal will go for cover and cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
I trust this one.
All right, could you please move yourself to the flat face of the ramp or the alcove? Whatever you are taking cover in.
I want to go check out the bones too.
With the alcove or the flat face?
Oh.
Only one person can fit in the alcove, right?
Unless it's me and somebody else, a small.
Yes, well, once you are in there, you'll see as you get down. But yeah, you can move through people's spaces. No one else can move through other people's spaces.
Can you move me over to where this little friend is? Yeah.
There.
Sure, because I want to check out those bones too.
I will go ahead and back up Tinkus. So I'll let him take the lead. And so I will be just a few steps behind. How far forward are you running?
To as far as the bones start.
Okay. Let me adjust the map.
Try to get in cover.
Any information we can get on what took out those creatures will tell us what's going to come out of that pedestal.
And Story, where are you moving Zolgar?
Let's see. Probably right there. Oh god, I can't do that. That's a reflective. Blast! You know what? Move me forward to the group. Yes, that'll work.
Okay.
Great.
So let's see here.
I tried. It's a laser pointer.
The ramp is going up, right?
It's this way, so you can be behind it, and whatever would come this way would be shot up the ramp.
Got it.
So I need everyone hiding behind the ramp to move their characters off screen for 1 second. Because we're going to move you all, and it's going to be like you're on a conveyor belt. Whee! Include her, please.
Include her in there.
So you move about 60 feet, and from where you are right now, let's double check. Okay. From where you are right now, you can make a medicine check as you start to see what looks like a loose pile of scattered bones and a large heater shield that's been dimpled and bent. So you can make a medicine check to get more information if you'd like to.
I would also like to grab and run for that and suggest that they run over to those two. So I don't want to do the check in that hallway. I'm going to run into that alcove with the bone and do my check in the alcove.
I'll pick up the next, listening to him, I'll pick up the next alcove.
Okay. Okay.
Where is the pedestal?
The pedestal is at the end of the corridor. You're just about to get there.
Can't see it yet.
Yeah.
Or is it that one that's there, the square?
Yes, it's starting to fully rise out of the ground, but you're almost there. So what was the medicine check? I didn't hear the roll.
I haven't rolled it yet. Nope. Nat 1.
So as he's looking at doing his...
Oh, that's right. Humans have bones.
Shoot.
As he's doing that, I'm looking at the pedestal. What do I see?
So you see like I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it. A squarish stone ornate plinth rises, and it's coming out of the ground longer and longer. And the higher it is, the heavier you can hear the grind of stone wheels in the walls. And as it comes out, it's like that, and then suddenly something locks in the wall work, and I'd say maybe a 5'7" stone plinth with this massive, ornate, orb-like jewel. Almost like a, for lack of a better word, like a Fabergé egg or the holy hand grenade of Antioch. Very similar structure.
Bottle of Chambord.
Yeah.
Please.
So I'll go ahead and convey to everyone, I think I see the orb.
Just wanted to double check, Zolgar, did you run up with us? Or did you stay back with these people?
I started to follow you, but I didn't know where to go. Everybody kind of split off in different directions. So I'm turning around to face the orb.
Okay.
So you're just staying in the hallway?
Yeah. I'm gonna catch you.
Okay.
Okay,
That's the
Tinkus!
zone.
Tinkus, can you throw me a
That's right, I'll
ball?
kill it.
Quite literally, yes!
Zolgar,
What?
why don't you take cover?
Where would you like me to take cover, princess? There's nowhere to go.
You could join the
there's
hallway
two.
with Corin.
There's 2 spots.
There's 2 spots
here.
there.
He's saying,
Yes.
come here with me.
Come join
You
me.
hear from the shadows.
Is there something over there I should know about? Come make my way
Yes,
over there.
Corin.
What do you got, Corey? What's all this about?
No, he's got you back.
I don't know what I need to roll for this, but I'm gonna be listening right now if I feel anything or hear anything. My senses are up.
Okay.
Now that everything has stopped, I'm listening just to hear if I hear any movement or anything.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Should I roll any type of throw to try and get a bone back towards her?
I'm gonna say it's not in malice or death, and it's right now you're not in a total rush. You can just lob it. It's good.
Great. Can I make a
Oi!
medicine check?
Yes.
On this
On the bone,
bone.
absolutely.
I rolled a.
I really
15.
thought that you were joking.
I don't know what I get with that. I'm adding. I'm gonna add a 5 to that, so I'm gonna add one of my.
So what was the total, Roy?
So 20.
20. Thank you. Were you gonna do something?
You told me to remove myself from the board.
No, it's just because he was moving the map. That's why I was saying.
I was moving the map.
You're still back there.
Yeah.
It was just remove you guys while the map
So
moved.
sorry. To clarify, that was because everything was moving and I didn't want you all to be on the treadmill of narrative, but not in the place
I know
you
you
wanted
just
to
got
be.
back.
You never
but
told
you
us to
leave.
come back.
Thank you for checking in.
Welcome.
I appreciate
Get
it.
out of here.
Welcome
Where did
to
you
this
go?
universe.
Away.
Get out of this universe.
Welcome. Where did you go? Away. Oh, well, go back there.
Go back to away.
No, we need you here. We don't know what's going on.
Stay here.
All right.
So I'm just gonna be silence, everyone.
So you got a 20, right?
Yeah.
Do two things at once.
Dirty,
I want
dirty
your
20.
number and I want your number for the medicine check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So here's what happens. You're listening. The grinding of the stone gears, ancient gears, hits a heavy stop. You can hear the grinding slam of the latch holding something into place. And there's one last little twist or dial and something heavy settling into a place just a little farther in, beyond sight. But it sounds like, as far as all these gears turning, things moving, it seems done.
Nothing moving toward.
And as you do that, you start looking at the bones. Dirty 20? Mm-hmm. Compound fracture, seemingly from extreme amount of weight put at a pivot. Probably something larger.
Hey, we should probably move or we're gonna get smushed like bugs.
Great. Move where?
Well,
I mean, away from the bone pile where all the compound fractured bones are.
I will say this.
But I think we have to move towards the pedestal.
Everything seems to be stopped. I can't feel or hear anything else.
Unless it is now at attention and about to fire.
It's possible.
I assume this orb is what we're here to grab?
I would not assume anything. I'm not sure if this orb is the orb.
Well, if it were the orb, it would stand to reason that there would be some kind of deterrent.
Yes.
Well, if I'm gonna die, I'm not gonna die a coward. I come out and I grab the shield, with the dimpled shield.
Yeah, dimpled, like some great weight just kind of bent it inward a lot.
All right, I give it a little punch, try and punch it back in.
You know what? Give me athletics checks. Let's see if you can good old fashioned percussive maintenance this
I also
metal
have
shield.
Smith's tools.
Oh my god.
Nice.
It would if you could fire it.
Right.
Smith's tools are much easier if you melt the metal, or at least heat up the metal.
He's becoming a
Neither
Smith
that-
Punch
baby.
it in the place.
heat
What do you?
metal,
I'm sorry.
you
What did you roll?
Athletics check, please.
That'd be pretty dope for him.
So as he's doing that,
Crunch.
we won't learn anything by
my
standing
finger.
around.
And finish this thing.
11.
Yeah.
So you start pounding at it from I can't believe I'm going to say this. You start pounding at it from the back end, and as you're hitting it from behind,
Good night, everybody.
Yes.
Keeps getting worse.
Peace out.
your hand hurts. There's
As
a lot
one
of,
does.
It's a lot of reinforced metal doubling over and some sharp angles, and as you're trying to pound away, you
I
just
feel like I should be double
Doing it wrong.
punching it.
He's continuing to punch it. I'm going to run past.
All right. All right. So
I'm gonna leave
anyway,
the soldier at
we got
the
this sort of shield.
The shield is completely useless at this point.
Perfect.
All right. Seeing that an alcove is open, Aldor's gonna break for the alcove.
And I'm going to slowly make my way forward as well.
Okay. I do want to put out there, because I believe Zolgar moved through it. Go ahead, Aldor. I'll tell you if you trip it.
Oh, hi.
Oh, okay. No, you didn't trip it. Okay. Never mind.
Okay.
There's some data you don't get to notice yet.
Okay.
And I'm moving forward, so
Okay.
I'm not in the alcove right now.
In my move forward,
I
I
will-
did move through because this is the pile of bones.
No, that is, since you moved through it,
I would have moved through it to get in here.
trigger warning to those who are afraid of spiders. Those are extremely thick spider webs. So much so that moving through them counts as difficult terrain, because it's like moving through sky mud. So you
I
have
believe
like
the term is unmanageable amount of spider web.
I like that. An unmanageable amount of spider web. an Evil Dead amount of spiderweb.
But there is a way around it, so I don't know that I would have gone through it knowing that that is...
I think it's one of those things where it's like, once you hit it and realize the state of this, I can easily see you moving around it.
Yeah.
But, exactly. So
let him know.
So going.
As much as I am basically a machine, I don't just keep walking.
Terminating through Terminating. Just sitting there like someone's dying.
I'm more like a Roomba. I hit that wall, I turn, I go around.
Oh,
Tinkus Roomba!
Your construct class is not Juggernaut.
That's a t-shirt. I'm not a Terminator, I'm a Roomba.
Keeps going.
It just keeps going. Whenever I hit an obstacle, I just go.
Fuming.
I also now have a complete map of the floor.
As I'm moving forward, I'm going to say I'm moving forward with caution.
Okay.
And almost like I'd be ready to dash if I had to dash.
Okay.
But my focus is right now kind of moving through, and I'm still focusing on the mechanism and kind of I'm looking for traps.
Okay.
Right at this point.
Give me a perception check. Let's say and I know there's a few stores, but let's say you can move at half speed. So
What? No,
Sorry, that was
that's
you.
me.
So you can move
Personal
about 3 or
space.
4 squares.
Okay.
And I'll follow the guy in blue. And as I walk past the unmanageable amount of spiders, I just kind of look down and say,
How many of those do I have?
soon, and keep going.
Wait, well, don't leave me by myself. And I'm just gonna follow behind the exact way that they go. So backing around and forward into the alcove. Back into the alcove.
I've
One of you may have to run over to that one.
I assume Safina
So we can share.
will do that.
That's it.
I assume. I don't know.
Well, right now, Safina's an orthropod, so she can fit almost anywhere.
That's true. They can fit in any crevice.
But she is a large-sized orthopod,
right.
so she is still defined. She's still refined to physics.
How big is her beak? That's really all we need to know about her.
Yeah.
But that's kind of personal.
So can we put her in a backpack?
How about this? For the sake of making this easier, she is removed from reality without any rhyme or reason. She is not an entity to be saved or to be worried about.
Yeah,
And also, she's not here.
She don't need no saving, and she don't need no man.
That's what I'm saying. So what was that
just
perception
went down the
check?
drain.
That will be a 13.
A 13. Now you're trying to look for any traps?
Yeah.
The only thing you see is this pedestal with the most stunning, adorned with jewels, platinum eggshell design with bands of gold, platinum jewels. This ancient holy symbol on the top of this Fabergé egg-like substance or shape that is just literally adorned with uncountable bloody gems.
Right.
So I've made it to the pedestal as well then, right? Mm-hmm. Looking past the pedestal, what do I see?
Good question. I'm going to move the map, and here we go. We're going to have to do some reset. Let's move it this way, put everyone back into the alcoves. Thank you.
He's at the pedestal.
That is the pedestal.
I am going past the pedestal.
So,
I'd like to try and get Corin's attention. Would you say that's less than 30 pounds?
Would I be able to see that in my perception?
you would have to, with a 13, no. And this far away, you're a little farther away.
Well, because he only moves 3. He moves 3. 1, 2, 3.
So from where you are and with that perception check, I'm going to say you can't determine weight.
Right. Okay. So I'll start moving forward towards the object.
Okay.
And to answer his question.
Okay. Give me a secondary perception check to figure out the weight of this egg.
Okay. At least that was better. That will be a dirty 20.
Okay. Would you please move his character up to the plinth or the platform? All right. So you said it's how much again?
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you're an elf. You've been around forever. And I'm 2 for 2. You've held a lot of things in your hands. I'm sorry. I really don't mean it, and then I catch myself. I'm like, well, at least it's interesting. So you look at this orb, this holy Fabergé egg, and you can kind of guess, assuming there's something inside, an orb within an orb, this thing's probably 5-10 pounds. Now, granted, 5-pound difference can mean a lot in this moment. So your range, though normally very acute, could be deadly. So what do you do with that data?
I would say it's about... I know it's about 5-10 pounds. It seems to be about 5-10 pounds.
Okay.
5 to 10 pounds.
Any ideas?
I've been trying to...
Yes.
What is in past the thing? I asked this before he finished his last action.
You're right, and we were getting to that, and then we had a different question up. So my apologies. But as you move forward, you see everything you see there. You see what looks like a 6-sided wooden ramp. And on that ramp, you see 2 half-pipes, or 2 half-piped sloped ramps going up. As they go up, they seem to just point aimlessly into the large ceiling above, this large domed room. And somewhere else, you can kind of see there looks to be a lever, but it looks like it's kind of at the dead man position of a lever.
Where's the lever at?
I believe it's in the back corner of that room. It's
Probably
not
for the
visible
better.
there. We can.
I'm going to be going toward the lever to investigate it, not touch it.
Okay.
And I hear talk of how heavy the thing is. Before we move anything, let's make sure we understand what we're dealing with.
Of course.
What are we dealing with?
I would wait for you.
That's what I'm saying we should learn.
Peek out of the alcove. Hello?
In the meantime, just gonna cast Mage Hand to have it ready.
Ditto.
Love that.
What does yours look like, by the way?
It's like dark blue with light blue lightning around it.
Okay, and mine's a dark glowing skeletal hand, but it's a left hand.
Oh, well, mine's right.
Okay. Thumb wrestle?
No.
Oh,
High five.
Mage hand high fives. Yeah.
I ship it. Not you guys, the mage hands.
So Pi, were you about to say something, or were you going to say something? I don't know why I thought you were.
No, I was just excited about the mage hands, and Pi's just kind of like peeking over, like, what you guys got over there? We good? All right. I'm gonna stay right here.
Now, that's a good question. 𝐒𝐲𝐸, what are you going to do? You have a shield that is not a shield. You have people asking about how much stuff weighs. Nerds. You see Tinkus going off to look at, what, a switch? You already had a switch. We don't get 2 switches.
This is no good. No,
And a
just
big
throw it
shiny.
in front of me like that.
You throw the shield down?
No, I said to throw it forward. That's no good. Blindly.
Oh, blindly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm in alcove.
Now, I'm going to give you the choice of how we do this. So either A, we're going to flip a coin and see what chaos has in store, or B, we're going to do a D20 roll.
I say D20. The 50-50 is too good.
50-50 is too good?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to use... Every game we've played, I have brought this massive metal D20. This thing is a weapon, by the way. I think this is the greatest time to start rolling this. So, here's how I want to do this. You said you want to do the D20. So you get to say high or low.
Ooh, questions. Let's go.
That's 50-50
I'm going to poll the
again.
audience.
The audience is Pi, by the way. The full audience.
Yeah, not them.
That's
Because I'm so
50%
tall.
again.
Right, Big Cheese says hi.
Hi.
Hi it is.
Giant.
Okay.
Get in the comments.
This can only go poorly.
The answer
Or awesomely.
was low. As you throw this shield, like, I don't need this anymore. Like, it's like throwing a half-inflated football. It's not going very well. As it does, Tinkus, you're looking at this lever, right? Are you touching the lever? Are you investigating it?
I'm investigating, like looking to see where the mechanisms might go, if there are any pulleys coming away from it, like that kind of stuff.
Very much like the one in the other room. It's like a stone half circle and the lever. And you can tell the lever is just all the way in the dead position. If you were to like try to grab it, you would see that it would just be like all slack and then just deadlocked. You couldn't get it up. Like it needs to be active. Damn it, I didn't even mean that time. But it just won't go. And as you're looking at this lever, you hear the sound. ping, tung, tung, boom. And as that happens, the lever suddenly goes way to the opposite side of the...
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
can I catch it? I'm right there, yes.
Give me an athletics check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, got it.
You could do it.
I'm also holding an action.
Okay, 1 second, yeah.
11.
11. It starts flinging back. You grab it, no worries, but it's going on its decided path, and you're trying to hold it back, but it just goes all the way. And as it does, you hear this tick, 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 tick. As that happens, Roy, what was your action for again?
If I hear anything alive, anything move, or anything happen to that pedestal, I'm shaping water, and I'm making a piece of ice, and that's about 7.5 pounds, and I'm going to sleight of hand.
I think for a reaction time, you should do it. Don't ready it. Do it.
Yeah.
This is
Right.
reaction time, it's now.
Yeah.
That's like-
Do whatever you're
Or
gonna do.
never.
Yeah. Since we are doing reaction time, give me, I'll count this as a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
The DC will be 18.
No, you've got this.
Yeah, you're Mr. Dex, right?
That will be... Okay. Can I use my DM inspiration?
Can you?
Do you have an inspiration?
Yeah, you gave us all.
If you have inspiration, just use it.
Yeah.
Start
Yes.
using it.
Yeah.
I will
Use
use
it.
my...
Use it now.
Roll
Yeah,
it. Use
roll
it.
it.
Use it.
He's like, that was bad.
That is not any better.
That was not any better. So I got a 16.
16? Okay.
Wait, do I add this? I don't add it, right?
No.
It's just a didn't add it,
No,
right?
it's
It's just
Not
dexterity.
Yeah.
So, there are times when a dungeon master plots something, and then a gift just falls in his lap. This moment is a gift. Thank you so much. As you throw the shield, you hit the orb off the plinth, and it crashes on the ground. Doesn't break, but it lands hard. As that happens, the plinth starts moving. You try to make an ice chunk to land on it, misses, shatters, falls off. And as you notice it's falling, the plinth itself starts to recede back into the ground as you all hear a horrendous, violent rumble.
Uh-oh.
There's another reason.
Wait a minute. I have it.
Roy?
I have a psionic,
Roy? We've already confirmed the effect. You have to accept that sometimes
that's
you will
fine.
fail stuff.
That's fine.
And as that happens, I want to announce the other reason why I've been bringing this massive D20.
It's what he's gonna throw at us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you please put that on the ramp?
That rumbling ain't
You
my
guys
tummy.
didn't get that with the half pipe?
Is that to your
No,
liking there?
Thank you so much.
GM,
Yes?
I'd like to, as a reaction, since we're already in an alcove, so this is comedy to us, but
We're like, wanna go there? Oh.
We're all high-fiving mage hands over here.
I'm like, snowman.
I'd like to use my mage hand to pick up the orb and take it to the other alcove that's across.
I will allow that after we roll initiative.
Okay.
Let's go, everybody.
I'm going to help you. Because it might be...
I feel like I should use my brand new dice that my girlfriend got me. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I just rolled a really cool number.
All right, your dice is going in the jail, babe. Sorry.
I did too.
Whoa, we're gonna die.
He's going in jail.
Okay, you can have this one back.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
But
So
you wanna know
let
what
me
I
double
rolled?
check.
yeah.
So let's start with Zolgar.
So
What'd you get?
Oh my god, mate. That was a 3.
A 3.
3 for initiative.
Oh, spicy. Paya, what do you got for me?
I got a 5 because I rolled a 1.
Ooh, I'm loving this. Aldor, what you get?
22.
Oh, love it, love it. Ethereal, what'd you get?
I got a 5 because I rolled a 1 as well.
20.
Oh no! Oh no!
Good thing we're in the
Glad
zone.
we're in the
Yeah, it's a good thing we're in the
alcove.
algo. Yeah.
People make fun of me on TikTok, but I get the references. Tinkus, what was your initiative?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Roy, what is
16.
Corin's initiative?
16.
16. Okay.
How about the rock?
So, this is effectively-ish a chase, but it's a lot easier with this room and everything going on to get the initiative. The boulder has its own initiative. The boulder comes dropping out of midair, hits the half pipe, gets a whole buttload of momentum, hits the wooden ramp, and is coming at you all like a bat out of hell.
Coming at them all, just
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
you're doing
saying.
great.
You're inside, like,
Now, I will give you this all for free. The switch that activated and you try to stop, yada yada, you know that at the end of this hallway, the grate is open, leading to a cascading corridor of death. But for now, you have a boulder in front of you, a pit behind you, a MacGuffin on the ground,
Here I
and the
am,
boulder
stuck
goes
in
first.
the middle with you.
Pretty much.
Boulder goes first.
Boulder goes first. The boulder's moving.
The boulder goes down
It's
the
feeling
hallway.
can the boulder feel conflicted about hitting
Boulder
us?
does. The boulder is feeling bold.
Boulder is feeling bold.
I got the reference.
The boulder says.
Boulder's not afraid of a little girl.
Okay, that's right. So here's how this is going to work. The boulder's speed is 40.
That
Some of
sounds
you are very close to the plinth and will not get initiative. This will either be this will be damage, but can you please move it in a straight line 40 feet?
Oh, that's not
square
good.
equals 5, right?
Actually,
Every square is 5.
Hey,
Okay,
that's only
so
8
let's-
squares.
Okay, so
squares.
30, 35, 40.
Just reaches.
I feel like I should be able to attempt to stop it.
Attempt, sure.
Yeah.
Not gonna succeed.
Yeah.
Aw,
Now,
he
here's the thing. So
knows.
it has moved through Corlin's space.
Yeah.
Corlin's space in the city of Corlin. That's going to be
Great.
insane. Yeah. So it has moved through Corlin's space and it has entered your space. Now, what this means is that I get to roll damage on you because it's completely moved over you. You get to make a dex save in an attempt to avoid being crushed.
Is it? There's probably no way that I could. Is it bigger than me?
Much bigger. This is a huge-sized rock.
Have you ever seen Raiders?
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm a big guy. All right. All right, Dex,
you were.
Yeah. Look,
I was.
Indiana Jones is big enough to punch every Nazi, and he still got almost crushed by a rock.
Okay, that would be a 13.
Nah.
Oh no!
Out of curiosity, knowing again the story that Story would like to have here, what attempt can he make to try it? Because it does feel very Zolgar to be like, even if
does.
it plows
It
over him, it
does.
does feel very, very Zolgar.
I agree.
Almost like
punches
he would be
it.
inspired to
me
try and stop the rock.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say. Obviously, the minute you put your hands on it, it's going to overvelop you, completely envelop you, and then
shoulder it.
sure. Either way,
He's like, nah.
it's a physics issue, my guy. But here's what I'll say: what happens is
A visual what?
exactly since you get to make a dex save in this case,
Yeah.
as is written in my notes, if this fails, you're going to take the full damage, and you're going to be moved back 5 feet, so 1 square back.
Okay.
You're basically being like, you know, when you like step on something and it moves out of the way.
Yeah, is he gonna get an attack of opportunity for moving?
Is the rock going to attack? No, no, buddy, no.
It draws its sword and attacks you.
Rocco is just a rock.
No.
It's actually holding a rock.
Wait, where does Zolgar end?
Story begins.
Story begin.
Never.
I believe that a real actor is both themselves and the characters. The characters is informed by the actor.
You know, I was reminded earlier today that I used to play characters where I would purposely roll against myself. Situations.
Yeah, however you get to the narrative. Now, I'll say this. We have to do damage. And this is a lethal encounter, a lethal trap.
There's a big boy.
This rock on this pass has done 30 bludgeoning damage. Now, if it moves past your square, like in the case of Roy, Corin, there's no dex save, because it's literally trampling over you, right? But the good thing is, it can't back up on you.
Yet.
So you take the 30 damage.
He's moved back 5.
And he's moved back 5.
The boulder turns around, hits you again.
The boulder just pulls a sick U-turn like it's Tokyo Drift and goes up the hill against physics.
There's like another boulder's going for us. It looks like the boulder's going for a bank shot.
So
I had another psionic bolster. I could have rolled
what's
it.
that?
I'm still taking
And it
30?
would have been
30,
fine.
30 bludgeoning
My
damage.
turn to attack.
30.
No, it's not your turn to attack. It's not an attack of opportunity against an unattended object. But it is Aldor's turn now.
So I take 30 damage?
You take 30 bludgeoning damage.
So I'm down, right?
How much HP do you
How
have?
much HP do you have?
I only have 24. I think I have
23. Yeah, he's down.
Alright.
The temporary hit points?
Darn.
Do we have
Oh,
temporary
the
hit
temp.
points?
yeah, we still have the-
decided,
Yeah.
You said that was
I lost mine, but the temp was 6.
It's 6.
6.
Was 6.
Yeah,
So you're
6.
he's still 29.
Still 29.
Darn.
It's okay. Welcome to the world of dying. You are not dead.
Now there's been 2.
You're only dying.
Man, talk about it.
So when your turn comes, you get to make a death saving throw. I believe the first of the entire show.
We put him on the cart?
No, you had one last time. You had one against old Brandon. Yeah, throw him on the cart.
So-
Throw him on the cart.
He may feel happy.
Aldor, it is your turn. Sorry about that.
Still dead in a moment.
Well, I was going to take the mage hand and try and go for the egg, but I'm not sure I can see it now. And there's a giant rock. Can I see it?
Give me a perception check. Yeah, I'll do a normal perception check. to
Normal
see around
perception
it.
check.
Yeah.
Okay.
To see around the rock. I thought you were asking for a perception check
That
to
is-
see the boulder.
That is a 16.
Wait, where is the egg right now? Do I have it
On
in
the
my
ground?
hand?
No. On the ground.
It's on the ground. Remember, the shield knocked it off the plinth, which caused the trap to
Fall.
start moving into place. So,
I still had 2 bolstered knacks. I could have rolled an extra cut too.
That's okay. We understand. We understand.
Yeah.
Let's move forward.
yeah,
It
you get to do
happens.
it. You get to do it later. That's the best part. But yeah, so the 16, you do see the egg on the ground.
Annoying.
Yes. Agreed.
I will move the mage hand to try and lift it.
Okay. Yeah. I believe moving it and picking it up should be fine.
I'm not going to be able to bring it back this turn.
Yeah,
but-
just be able to pick it up and hold it in midair. Shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
Right. So, unless I'm forgetting anything, I believe mage action or mage hand is a bonus to maintain an action to move it, or one of those. Yeah, one variety of those. Either way, if you have anything else you want to do, let me know.
Stay out of the path of the rock.
Looks like you're in a good position for that.
Awesome, that's all I want.
All right. Next up, we have Tinkus.
Looking down the hallway, did the door open?
The door. Oh, right, the one you entered in to get here.
That slammed shut when somebody pressed on the...
It did.
Great.
If we have... And is there any other exits or anything from this room?
All I can tell is that platform and that lever. Thank you.
Got it. It seems the door is open. This thing may keep firing until we get out. So dodge as much as you can, and then we'll run for it in between. And I'm going to start heading down the hallway. And actually, as my action, running past you, I'm going to do Cure Light Wounds.
Oh, yeah.
On Corin.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cure wounds.
All right.
So that is, I think I'm at a D8. Checking. I'll be giving him hit points, so whoever next wants to go, they can go.
I do need you to make one perception check for something that you saw.
Okay. That's pretty good. That's 20, dirty 20.
Cool. You also noted, I believe in the back corner of that room, there was another one of those unusual mercurial chests, similar to the one that you found in Old Brandeis.
Oh. Can I pick it up and take it with me?
The chest itself? I'm going to say you have to make an athletics check to put it in your inventory. To carry it on you, basically with one arm, and then you'll be at half
speed.
movement. Yeah.
Got it. No, I'm not going to have been able to pick it up. That's a 5.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I will... how much of an action does it require to look in the chest?
See, now you have to start dividing your attention. Are you going to cure?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Is
Gotcha.
it going to be? Is my action going to be looking in the chest, or can I look in the chest without it being my action and then still run to help him?
Yeah. I'll say since it's easy, it's not locked, and it's easy to just open something and take a quick glance. I'll say looking in is a bonus action.
Okay. I'll look in it before I run off.
Okay. So as you look inside, you happen to note another one of those unusual slates about the size of a dinner plate. You also note an unusual looking gem that looks like an eyeball.
I do think we need these things because I think those are plans. So I apologize. I'm going to get to you as soon as I can, or maybe she can get to you. I'm going to take those items and then start moving.
Okay. So
I'll get up close to him, but I won't have an action left when I get there.
Okay. So you get the loot, you go back to location, and that is the end of your turn. Now we go to Corin. So Corin, I need you to make a death saving throw. D20, no bonuses, get a 10 or above.
14.
14, all right, that's, I think, that's one success. Yep. 2 more and you're back from the brink.
All right.
What is the ramp made out of?
The one you passed on the way up?
The ramp that's there.
This guy.
Heavily reinforced steel. Wood. Reinforced with steel.
Not galvanized
Galvanized
steel.
That you get from your uncle?
Yeah, and screws you borrow from your aunt.
Heavily reinforced wood?
Heavily reinforced wood.
Okay.
And it's surviving the boulder. I was going to see if taking a ballista shot at it would do anything, but it's for surviving the boulder hitting it.
Fire?
So possibly not. Not boulder, not fire this time, but somebody else would fire.
But yeah, that's
We're medicated.
All right.
All right, so Corin, with your death saving throw, what do you see on this brink of death? One simple sentence. What do you see at this brink of death?
Shadow. A bright light around a shadow of a silhouette
Okay.
of a elfin woman.
That shadowy silhouette seems to reach out to you. Now, with that, we go to the next turn, or the next person in the order. That is going to be... Cythereal, what's your dexterity out again?
Oh, my lord. My dex is 17.
17. Paya, what's your dexterity?
A 19.
So it's a 19?
A 19.
19. Okay. Then Paya, you're up.
I got some fast hands. So here's the thing, friend.
Uh-oh.
I'm feeling kind of hungry. I have no key left, and so I don't have a way to heal my friend over there. So, I'm kind of useless right now. I don't even think I could, like, drag him into an alcove.
Corin?
Yeah.
He's on the other side of the boulder from her.
Not strong
Yeah,
enough.
you would have to make a dexterity saving throw 2 times, and that's assuming you have enough movement to go over to him and back. But if you were to dash and do that, you wouldn't have an action to heal him.
Yeah. And it's not like I could heal him with a crab snack. Like, I can't force a healing snack into his mouth and make him chew.
No, this isn't Baldur's Gate 3. You can't throw, like, you can't lob food at their heads and they're fine.
Yeah, you're right. This is not overcooked. We can't.
This is not overcooked.
We can't drop the food on the floor.
Am I the only one with healing kits?
I mean, I think, because I have an herbalism kit, but that doesn't mean that I have anything prepared. I think I have to just, like, chill and stay in the alcove, and that's my whole turn.
All right.
Maybe make a little prayer to the spirit of peace that we're gonna get through this. Thank you to the rock and the boulder.
Cythereal, you're up.
Well, logic would dictate to wait for the boulder to pass. Is this before or after I see our Smithbarian be knocked into the pile of unmanageable amount of spider webs.
Oh, has he been? Hold on.
No. He's in front of it.
Almost.
He's almost in it.
Almost there. He is.
Okay.
He's very close to it, though.
All right.
I should be able to dodge over to that.
I should. Well, should is a very large word. So.
Lots of letters.
Okay. Well, that being said, there's a big rock heading toward me. A dude's been pushed away, and another one's been landed on. But my shiny companion is out of my line of sight. So I'll hold.
Do you have a specific trigger for that withheld action or hold?
I want to see where the rock goes.
Okay.
Or the stone rolls to.
Okay.
Is it on the ground or is it in air?
The boulder? It is on ground.
Okay.
So, last action of the round before the second round begins and the boulder moves again. Zolgar.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah. I know that. No. I'm gonna go and use the second wind real quick.
Okay.
All right. And that'll be 7. Oh, so about 7 more hit points, and then I'm gonna duck into the alcove.
Okay. Jumping in there really fast under duress. Give me a dexterity save.
Oh,
DC
look at that. He's so good.
15. I'm sorry, DC 16.
Zolgar. Duck.
Well, not like that. Oh, God, no. 8.
So
Wedged himself kind of in the...
Yeah, they're about 3 feet wide. So you jump with your dummy, thick, muscular body, and you just can't get in there all the way. There's like a good 3/4 to half of you stuck out there. You're looking like a snack for the boulder.
Buddy.
Bonus action, move action. So have plenty of move action left. Question is, what are you gonna do? You're gonna try to force yourself in there? Are you gonna run like?
I'm gonna force myself in. Yeah.
Okay. You're about halfway in. So what I'll say is you get a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Okay. Works.
You got this, buddy. Think small thoughts.
It's not a good start. It's a really bad start.
That's not a 16.
I know that. I know that. Can I use that inspiration you gave me for the?
This almost sounds like the kneecap snap heard round the world.
You know what? We tonight's the night where we're using inspiration points. Go right ahead. Go right
switch
ahead.
dice here. You've got to be kidding me. What's that say?
Is it a 1?
No, that's a 7.
I would love to, but it's a 1.
Was it? It looked like a 7 to me, what he showed. No, it was a 1? That's a 1.
It's a yeah. Your body is a well-crafted weapon, honed from years of fighting and eating and fighting, and
doesn't
man,
like
you are
guys.
so good at fighting.
Yeah.
You are not good at squeezing into itty bitty spaces.
Yeah.
And you get stuck. You are considered, I believe that the term is restrained.
Yeah.
He's wedged himself.
He's wedged. At this point, the only way you can get out is if someone else basically athletic checks and pulls you out.
Yeah.
And I don't have a grease spell.
Yeah, great.
So with that, that's the end of the first round. And the top of the round is, guess who? The boulder.
The boulder.
Now I hate to be evil. Could someone please move the boulder
8 space.
over Zolgar? 40
actually,
feet.
Okay.
So I'm curious.
Yeah.
Would it initially hitting me, would it have slowed it down at all
Or knocked it
and
off
lost
course.
a little speed?
I love where your brain's at.
actually-
Unfortunately, no.
This is the first time I've had
Yeah, it
that
actually
brain tonight.
pinballed into the alcove.
Question, does the spider webs slow it down?
Very good question. No, they actually stick to the boulder as it moves over it.
Yep.
Oh, so now
Okay,
it gets
well.
stuck to the boulder.
Hang on. If they get stuck to the boulder, does that mean whatever spun those webs start crawling out in a comedic yet cinematic manner?
Do you want to make a nature check to see if you recognize cave spiders?
No.
So how much damage did I take?
That's a very good question. So, you literally can't make a dexterity saving throw, so this means you're just gonna take all of this.
Is there a reaction? Sorry.
That's a shaky hand.
I am so sorry.
Is there a reaction save?
If there would have been, would have been a dexterity save, but you can't make those because you're restrained by the wedge.
Oh, okay.
Now,
You had your held energy.
I got a stone endurance.
here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you stone endurance.
I got stone endurance.
How much HP do you have left?
17.
Unfortunately, I can't cast mage armor on something other than self.
Well, I can reduce it.
I'll give you a gamble.
Okay.
You have 3 options.
Ooh, okay.
And none of these options do you get to know how much damage I just rolled.
Okay. Okay.
Don't you play?
But these are your options. One, you can take the damage and hope that your stoned endurance is going to cover it.
Yeah.
Because I'll give you that reaction,
Okay.
which I believe you have anyway at this point. Or you can forego all damage. I roll a d8, and you get an injury. Third option, and this is not really an option, but I'm curious where your brain's at.
Me too.
I tell you the damage, you take the damage, and then we deal with that as the game would suggest, which is probably not good given your current state.
It's like someone's going to be drinking with the
Option
dwarf.
number 1.
I'm shocked.
So, you want to see if you can shrug this off.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Roll Stone's Endurance. You have 17 HP, you're doing Stone's Endurance, alright?
All right. Here we go.
Stone's endurance versus stone.
I'm loving this gamble. He is betting on himself, ladies and gentlemen.
Not bad. So that would be a reduction of 13.
Total of
So
30.
total, that would be a total hit points of 30, yeah.
Okay. The boulder gets closer and closer. You can feel the heavy pinch on your arm and left knee. You try to move, you can't. You're stuck. And then everything goes black as searing white pain like lightning shoots through your body. And you go into death saves.
Now do we get to know how much damage it did?
It's not terrible.
So, you shrugged off about 13 of it as the rock hits you.
Shrugged off. Well, yeah.
There was an excess of 27 damage. The boulder, by mathematical, did 40 damage to you.
10.
Return death saves. You're not insta-dead.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're not
Right,
dead yet.
right.
Not insta-dead.
Right.
I believe to be insta-dead, you'd have to take your entire HP in negative HP, or obviously
I think
lose 3 death saves.
double your HP, isn't it? Double your hit points.
I believe it's getting you negative your HP, but we can confirm that later. Either way, he's not full dead yet.
He's not quite dead yet.
Not quite. He's only like a negative.
Hey, what do you got to live for? What? He's only mostly
I
dead.
know, we got it.
Mostly dead. To glaive, which as we all know
It's the bluff.
is the bluff. So with that, the boulder runs by. Now the good news is that there's no one else to my knowledge on the other end of that boulder's hell pack.
Did it leave webs here or did it clear the webs?
It cleared the webs.
Cool.
By the way, PJ, did you see my shirt today?
I did. I did.
Nobody, don't go against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Did your shirt bring all this death in our session?
Probably.
Oh, man.
Probably.
It's a Sicilian boulder.
Yeah.
That's a Sicilian boulder. The rock was literally saying, "I'm walking here."
I'm walking in.
It's a New York Sicilian
New
boulder.
York rock. Aldor, it is your turn. Oh, God in heaven. Aldor, you just had to watch what he had to feel.
It's a rock of rolling.
Yeah.
There's pieces of Zolgar hanging out of that crevice right now.
And I have to wonder, because you did Stones of Endurance, which meant you tried to meet that sucker.
I did.
And then you just took the full force and momentum of it. So you're watching it probably in slow-mo, like tenderizing a marbled steak, but the steak is just like, you know, having opinions about it.
Oh, that was a bad decision.
Okay. So I'm just gonna leave the mage hand holding the egg,
Mage hand.
and I will go to the closest mangled companion.
Revenge me.
Yeah, I will try to do a medicine check, I guess, because that's my option.
Okay. You're doing a medicine check on
Zolgar.
Zolgar. Okay.
Go on, put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
Go ahead and roll. I'm gonna say this is gonna count as stabilizing, so they're not gonna be healed, but they're not gonna be making death saves.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to do.
Does anybody have healing kits for stabilizing?
I have healing spells.
No, but I'm just saying healing. Well, if you don't, you know, healing kits are for stabilizing.
I know.
No, we don't. We don't currently have those.
Yeah, okay. I feel like I'm the only idiot.
She might.
You're not an idiot.
It's a
Actually, you're
13.
the smart one.
Yeah, I guess so.
13.
We're being cocky, going.
Okay.
Okay.
So now you're doing the 13. You're trying to stabilize.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It's like trying to stabilize a bit of chopped up bacon.
So it's more like a that's not right.
Now I will say at this point, I'm just thinking of a meat pinata. Cythereal, you did have a withheld action. Technically it's a second round, but I'll give you at least a bonus action for that withheld action. What do you want to do at this point in time?
At this point, I'm gonna point Pia toward the orb on the ground.
It's not on the ground.
It's on the ground. It's in a hand floating.
Oh yeah, you've got the orb. That's cool. Then I'm gonna try and stabilize Corin.
Okay.
Yes.
I gotta
Okay.
go over there.
Okay, so then what I'll say is, since you can't get there with a bonus action, on your turn, I'll give you advantage on medicine.
Actually, out of turn, just words. I have Corin. Head toward the door.
No. In that case, do I have enough actions to cast Misty Step?
I believe Misty Step's a bonus action. Yeah, if you want to, but be careful. You might get in the path of the rock if you're not careful. It is still rolling.
Oh, it's that way. We're going to this door, not that door?
There isn't a door that way.
Oh, then never mind the Misty Step. That being the case, just get toward the door. I guess I'll just be sauntering this way.
Casually walking behind the boulder.
Are you moving in front of the boulder? Yeah, I was gonna say, what? There we go.
Flirting with death, I
And,
see.
No. A wise man never runs from the bull. He follows the bull, watching where he steps.
Okay, so Tinkus.
11 hit points. You're back up.
Okay. You are now at positive 11.
And I will start moving.
Right, remember, you are at half speed because I believe you're carrying the chest, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
No. I didn't carry the chest. I stopped and took the items
Took
out.
the stuff out.
That's
Yeah.
right, that's right. Thank you for the reminder.
No worries.
Okay, so after Tinkus is Corin. Corin, you're at a positive 11 HP. The boulder is beyond you right now. It's a little past you. What are you going to do?
I would have helped him up, too, as part of the spell.
Sure.
So he doesn't
Okay.
need to get up.
And bonus action to help him, yeah.
I am going to run towards. I'm going to take a look around, obviously, to see what's going on. I see that one of our companions is down, and I will probably slowly make my way towards our companion.
Okay.
I will use one of my healing kits to stabilize him. which only gives me allows me to stabilize them. Just bring them to 0.
Yeah.
Right?
Does it require a medicine check to?
I don't know how does a
be
healing
successful?
kit. I mean, you have 10.
Yeah,
You have
it's a
10
medicine check.
It does. It's,
I think it gives you a
that's what I thought.
bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, but it does give you some. It's got to be something more than not having it, right?
I was just checking in. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you can roll a d20, and if you want to add,
I think it's just a. I think it just stabilizes.
So
That's
it has
all it
10
does.
uses as an action. You can expend 1 use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 HP without needing to use a medicine check.
Yeah.
That's why I was
That's the
asking.
whole,
Okay.
Yeah, that's the whole idea of it.
So you don't have to roll at all. You can just use one of the charges, and he is stabilized. He's
Or
at 0
stabilize
H.
him. I
Stim
I-
back.
So you're back up.
kind of try to help him up and try to unstick him.
Okay. Arcane
All right.
5, brother.
Be careful. And then I slowly make my way to the
Now, before we do,
alcove.
you're trying to get him out, right?
Yeah. Or I just fall into the
Okay. Sorry. There's
Can I
a
get
lot
him
of
out?
things. You said you're going over there, you're stabilizing him, you're helping him out, and you go over the
Can I
alcove.
get him out, or is that bonus action?
You
or
have
no?
to make an athletics check to do that.
Okay.
You have to make it to wedge him out.
Okay, so I will try with my.
All right.
All right. You said athletics, right?
Yep, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm so glad we don't have to cast anesthesia.
All right. So that's a 10.
A 10 will not.
So that's I'm gonna go ahead and use my psi bolstered knack.
Okay.
Which I wish I got to use, and the other one I had 2 more left.
That's what we got.
we got-
At the time,
Wait,
the
wait,
roll
wait.
was already resolved, so.
Not for me. That's why I was still smoldering, because I was looking up to see how many I had, and then I was trying to do wait, I still have 2 more,
Okay.
but I was whatever.
Here we are.
It's fine.
Were you?
I mean, I'm annoyed and upset, but it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so that will give me 12.
12 total.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Wait,
that won't-
actually, I can't use it for athletics. That's not I don't have a proficiency in that. Only in what I have a proficiency in. I see.
Okay.
So I cannot use that.
So you're trying to pull him out. Unfortunately, he's stuck in there pretty tight.
Get him out.
But he is stabilized.
He's stabilized.
Unconscious or conscious?
Unconscious.
Yeah, you're unconscious.
At least until
I'm-
your turn, I'll say.
So I'm gonna fall back towards the alcove and just kind of sit back there with Paya
Okay.
and just sit.
Be in the alcove with me?
Yeah, I'll just be
Okay.
sitting there.
All right. So with that, we are now on to Paya's turn.
So, Paya's really been struggling with her empty belly, no key points. So I would like to retcon that she's just been sitting in the corner with a full front seat, watching the horrificness that's going in front of her friend becoming a meat pinata, did you say? Stuffing her face with crab snacks to try to get any key points back. She doesn't know if it's working. She's crying. It's messy. There's snot everywhere.
It's Viola Davis in Thriller.
Exactly. Her art is, yeah. So she's just sitting there eating and staring over there like I don't know what to do.
This is tough because I want to treat it like a potion, which I like. I prefer the rule that taking the potion's a bonus action. So if you're just like eating enough crab snacks to get a little bit of key in your belly, I'll say it's a bonus action.
Okay.
Treat it like that. 1 key point, but that should be enough. You can get a move and an action.
All right. So she's just gonna be stuffing her face and she's gonna be like, I feel okay. I feel fine. Okay. And then she's going to run over to Zolgar and she's just going to like smack. And she is going to heal. She's going to flurry of blows with her hand of heal. And he's going to get
Right into the ground.
Pressure
meat.
points.
This is so evangelical.
I mean, like, she's freaking out.
You are
man.
healed.
Now the bonus action was to eat, so you can't do a flurry of blows. Can you still heal on a normal action?
Yes, heal. Yes,
That
hand
is-
of healing.
That is good. We are
All
good
right,
to go.
hand of healing. You get. That's 5 HP, but that's 5 HP you didn't have before.
You're up.
You're up.
All right.
And then she's just gonna continue crying as a free action.
Still stuck in the alcove.
Did you get the number of that donkey cart?
What?
I have oil.
Oil.
Grease me up, woman, I'm going.
Grease me up, woman, I'm going. Okay.
There is a god.
Oh no, please do. Please.
I need to get me one of these.
Moving Paya over.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
This is so much. Excuse me. Excuse me.
The blast is running.
This is so much power.
So,
You're welcome.
so with that,
Hold on to it.
I believe Paya, your turn is done. Cytherea.
Yes. Oh yeah, because the boulder has passed us up, and I can smell what it's cooking. So,
Cooking?
with that all being said, our companion's okay. He's being greased. The thing has been the orb has been attained. I'm going to examine the pile of unmanageable spider webs that's left.
Okay. I know most of it was taken by the boulder. I'll say there's a small scrap of it on the ground.
Okay. No spiders crawling out?
No.
He really wants those
That's-
spiders.
Ew,
Yeah.
like spiders. It's telling.
You're into it.
That's very disconcerting. Let's hope the boulder squished it. Or them. Something had to put all that webbing there.
Give me a nature check.
I'm an elf.
Everything's going so
From the city.
I was gonna say for like the wood elves or
city elf.
Opposed to those country elves.
out there with their moonshine.
What's that? New York
So
City.
that's
Get a rope.
that's a 5.
Nice.
So yep, those are spider webs, all right.
M sure are.
Sure are.
All right. Well, after Cythereal, we have �10⁻⁻⁻. �10⁻⁻⁻⁻, you are doing much better. I think you're still stuck. If you want to make an athletics check to pull yourself out, you can.
Pie, I feel like the condiments between the cheese and the burger.
Oh, you're mean. I mean, no. I don't know who you are anymore. I'm
Can I use, can I try to wedge myself out?
Yep. Athletics check.
That's better. It would be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That is enough. Maybe something about coming back from the dead. Who knows? But you are finally out.
Oh, God, that hurt.
I'm sitting there with a finger that's dripping oil like, oh well.
As the little one free action, I guess, I take what's left of my blood and I make a happy face on the wall.
Hell yeah. There is definitely a like it dries into this cave painting, showing anyone who dared comes here that �10⁻⁻⁻⁻ was here. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to say the boulder, unless for some reason anyone wants to jump back in front of it, the boulder is going to continue down its course and off the map until it hits the open hole. Once it does, you hear this kind of locking, and the grate kind of closes back down over it. The latch resets, and the door is still open. That D20, by the way, I'm gonna add that really fast. So this was two things. One, an interesting way to do a physical boulder. And two, this is now your disaster or destiny D20.
Oh, instead of the coin?
Exactly. The coin is for little things. Little things like what's going to happen next. But when a moment of major narrative comes that you all as a group want to change, we no longer have to do group checks. We can instead make one of you roll this. Whatever the number is, that is what decides if it's destiny or disaster.
I'm filled with fear.
It is a great and wonderful power, but just as it is likely to save you in the world, it is also just as likely to destroy you.
In my own headcanon, the rolling of it is what just happened. So when the Destiny die rolls, it gets launched, it goes down the hole, and there's a number.
Yeah,
and then if somebody needs to roll it again, it comes down.
I can build that.
Oh my god.
no.
Oh my god.
I'm just putting it out there. It did move after I rolled initiatives. But this is the dice of destiny or disaster that you will be using from
Nice.
You've unlocked it, and it is now always available if you want to use it.
Is there a plaque at the dais that says it's your fate but not your fault?
Yeah, but it's kind of like on the home, like bless this long rest.
It's cross stitch.
Yeah.
Some of the Valerians did the cross stitch and hung it on the wall.
Oh my god.
So, Aldor's just gonna slowly turn and walk after the boulder with the hand following him. But he's got this...
We will still need to get across the grate again without triggering it.
So did we get the orb?
We have it, I believe, and some items from a chest down there. But let's get out of this hallway before we look. Ticking gone?
Ticking is gone. It looks like the entire trap is reset. And from the horrible stone on stone, yet greased up grinding sound, the boulder is moving back to its position for the next time.
It's a cue ball.
Before anyone takes a step, before anyone moves,
Or throws a shield.
anyone breathes,
What about this? But no, I'm just kidding.
before you traumatize me one more time, why don't we?
You're causing her to stress eat.
Why don't we retrace our steps back the way we came, exactly where we went,
I'm
so
sorry.
we don't do that again?
I'm sorry, Paya. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Why?
I don't exactly know how I got into this hallway from away.
Well, you know what?
But if you could follow me there,
I mean, in this just in the hallway.
Well, maybe if you close your eyes, it'll be exactly the same as it was coming in.
You could potentially, I heard you mention Misty Step out the through the doorway.
I could do that.
What I will say, as a reminder, once you get back into the domicile of the Bone Jarl, you have that one-time passphrase.
If he has guards again.
If he does have guards again, that's a very good point. Who can say? There might be a way to say. But if you want to, we can hand wave, getting back to the little long rest area.
Oh, we don't have to try and get past the grate? I thought we had to get past the grate.
Oh no, I don't know if you heard me say it, but the grate came down and locked and reset, so it shouldn't be a problem because the lever, you figured this out by doing the lever shenanigans. The lever is reset. You'd have to open up the lever in the main room, like you did to get in.
Yeah, okay. The reason why I was questioning it was because the lever outside opened the door.
Yes.
So if the door is still open, that's where I was going, is it could still be then shut closed by stepping on the grate to re-trigger the thing. That's why I wanted to make sure if we can get past the grate.
I'll give you the confidence of knowing that you will be fine.
Beautiful. Okay, we get past the grate then.
Quick,
Beautiful.
everybody step on the grate.
Stop!
Oh, wait.
You're going to cause me to stress eat, and I don't eat.
But you will.
Please tell me you wiped off your finger.
Finger?
Oh, the grease.
Your finger. I was like, my finger? My hand's covered in Zolgar's blood right now because I smacked him back to life.
Looks like you've been moonlighting as a butcher.
I don't have anything that can help you.
Water?
I rip off the top part of my toga and I hand it to her.
Please
Isn't
take
that the
cover.
opposite of
Thank
helping?
you.
Wouldn't the top part of your toga also be covered in your blood?
Well, you know what? I think that's a great time to end this episode. Covered in blood, yet successful. And with that, we are going to say our good nights and our goodbyes. We'll see you next time, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Good night, guys.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Barely made it. Oh.